Hello, I'm Jennifer. I decided to talk about the different narrator types in the movie Amber Alert. Um, I decided to use Amber Alert as an example because there are several different uses of narrator types in the movie. The film is about two kids who wanted to audition for a reality TV show together. So they are driving around and filming different activities that they like to do together, and they're talking to the camera directly. And then they end up seeing a car that was described on an Amber Alert. So they end up following the car in hopes to catch the kidnapper and save the child. The first one that I wanted to talk about was the primary narrator. The primary narrator is always the camera because it shows you what you are supposed to be seeing. And in this movie, the camera is being used as a tool to communicate with the audience. The first example of primary narration that I wanted to use was when the kids were following the kidnapper, and the supposed kidnapper of the movie realizes that the kids are following them. So he pulls off to the side of the road, and the kids do as well. And so then they're stopped, and the kidnapper is approaching their car to talk to them, and they actually take the camera and hide it so you can still see what's going on, but they don't want it to seem noticeable to the kidnapper who's just trying to talk to them and convince them that everything's fine. And in that moment, you don't feel like you're watching this all happen. You feel like you are there hiding with them, because you don't really know what's going to happen. And the next type of narration that I wanted to talk about was the first person narration. The movie actually begins by the two teenagers talking directly to the camera, and which translates that they're talking directly to the audience. And that was, I thought, a prime example of the first person narration. Usually first person narration isn't where the actors directly address the audience, but they still could. Just like in Woody Allen's Annie Hall, he did that at the beginning of the movie as well. So those are only some of the narration types that we learned in class, but I felt like the movie Amber Alert really explained them to me and really helped me to understand the different types of narration and the different concepts that you can use in film.